Meeting in the wake of a raging debate over importation of genetically modified maize, the cabinet seemingly managed to resolve divergent positions and approved imports to alleviate the ongoing food crisis. A dispatch from the presidential press unit after the meeting indicated that the ministers approved GM grain imports, but only under stringent conditions. Only millers will be allowed to import GMO maize, and all the GMO maize must be used to produce flour. None of the grain should be used as seeds under any circumstances, and all the flour produced from GMO maize must be clearly labeled to ensure consumers are aware they are consuming transgenic products. All GM foods imported into the country must be certified by the National Biodiversity Authority.
There are concerns with GM, and that's why we have to perform a risk assessment. Is there risk? If there is risk, is it necessary to mitigate it, or can we just condemn it?
A directive that should ideally resolve the contradiction between the Ministry of Agriculture that had given a go-ahead to the GM grain importation and the Ministry of Public Health that had declared it had not approved any such importations.
It is legal, but it's just that the person who's importing has to follow the regulations.
The cabinet has also authorized the expenditure of 9 billion shillings to help mitigate the drought situation. Of this sum, 5 billion shillings will be drawn from the contingency fund and another 4 billion shillings reallocated from existing ministerial budgets. The statement was, however, silent on the cabinet's discussions on the Constitution implementation process, and more specifically allegations by the Constitution Implementation Commission that the executive was derailing the Constitution implementation process. The cabinet, however, approved the publication of 4 bills considered necessary to the Constitution's implementation. These include the Political Parties Bill, targeted at repealing the existing Political Parties Act and provides for the regulation, supervision, funding and management of political parties. The Commission on Administrative Justice Bill, which provides for a commission to receive public complaints and investigate all matters of public administration. The cabinet also appears to have bought into proposals to establish separate commissions for gender and human rights, as opposed to a single national human rights and gender commission. In this regard, cabinet has approved bills for the setting up of a national gender and equality commission and the Kenya National Human Rights Commission.